Hi guys, it's me, and welcome to another Violin tutorial! Yay! Another one! So the song I'm going to be doing is Transcendence, and it is by far the hardest Lindsey Stirling song I have ever played, just because the chorus part is nothing but 16th notes. Second of all, it's not slurred. And third, it has nothing but intervals after intervals, and every time I try to do the finger positions, it is just so hard to get the notes down. See, I'm going to try playing this in front of you, and watch how bad I play this. Not as bad as expected, but it's still pretty horrible. I missed a lot of notes if you couldn't tell. But luckily though, I do know all the notes, and I even have my own sheet music in front of me so that I can just go through the notes and then teach you guys what the notes are. Okay, so the first measure of the song, I'm just going to jump straight into it. The first measure of the song is just 4 sets. By the way, just keep in mind, they're mostly all 16th notes except for like 2 measures. So the first measure is just 4 sets of 16th notes, and all it is just A on the E string, which is the 3rd finger on the E string, open E, 2nd finger C on the A string, and then open E, and then back to A. So you just pretty much play all those, you just pretty much play those 4 notes 4 times in that same measure. And I recommend this one using the open E string so that it'd be a lot easier, because if you're going to throw down your 4th finger, then it's going to be much more difficult, so I highly recommend using your open string. Okay, next measure after that is going to be the A on the E string again, and then open E, 2nd finger C on the A string, and then 1st finger B. So that's the first beat of the 2nd measure. The next beat after that is going to be a 2nd finger C, and then a D, C, B, and then open A, 1st finger E on the D string, open A, B, C, D, 4th finger E, and then 2nd finger C. So that's the 2nd measure. Next measure after that is going to be an F on the F on the E string, 1st finger, and then C on the A string, open A, F again, C, A, F, C, A, and then G, F, G, A, C. So pretty much the reason why Transcendence is really hard, because there's like, even though it's in 4/4 time, there's sometimes like a group of 3 16th notes that it almost sounds like triplets. It almost sounds like, but yeah, those 3 notes, F, C, and A. So the 3rd measure basically is just, the next measure after that, which is the 4th measure by the way, is going to be F, C, open A, F, C, A, F, A. And then this one is gonna be a note and then an A string, note, A string, note, A string, note, A string. So the first note of that is gonna be a C, and then A, D, A, open E for this reason. There's a reason for that. And then open A, and then F. The reason why you're going to do that open E string, so that you're going to have time to throw down your 4th finger for the next measure, which is the 5th measure, and it's going to be a 4th finger E, C, 3rd finger on the D string making a G. So yeah, the first beat is a E, C, G, E. Next beat is going to be a C, G, E, C. 3rd beat is going to be a E, C, G, First finger E, and then G, C, E, C. Next measure, which is the sixth measure, is going to be a C. Third finger G, first finger E, and then C, and then G, E, C, G, and then C, G, E, C, E, G, C, E. And then the seventh and eighth measure. Okay, just to let you know that the chorus is built up in 16 measures, and the last two measures of each half part, each of the 8 measures, those 2 measures are different, and I'll explain that later. Anyways, the 7th measure is going to be a G, which is a second finger on the E string, and then a D, B, G. You're just going down. Let me start it over. G, and then B, G, open D, B, which is second finger G. Okay, so pretty much the first beat is just a rundown of G, D, B, and G. And then the next 3 beats after that is just going to be repeated. Open D, B, and then open D, G, like this. And this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Pretty much, if any of you guys know music theory or just know how to read sheet music, it's pretty much an 8th note, or the way it's technically supposed to written, I guess, is a dotted half note, and then after that comes a 16th note. So it's that dotted 8th note, and then the following 16th note. I really don't know how to explain this, so I'm just gonna play that measure slowly, and I'll just tell you the notes. D, D, B, D, and then the next is gonna be D, G, B, D, G, B. So this is just nothing but notes, and I'm sorry if this might sound really confusing. This is probably the most confusing tutorial I've ever done. Maybe if you just keep replaying that in your head, then you'll probably eventually get it. Alright, so the next 6 measures after that is just basically the same thing. Okay, so the last 2 measures of the whole thing is going to be a G sharp, which is our high second finger on the E string. And the next note is E, B on the A string, open E, G sharp, E string, 4th finger on the E string making it a B, and then open E, G sharp, E, 1st finger B on the A string, open A, high 3 on the D string, making a G sharp, 4th finger A, and then G sharp again, high 2 making an F sharp. Now this measure may be a little bit less confusing compared to the other 8th measure. This is a syncopation of a 16th and an 8th note and a 16th. If any of you guys don't know what a syncopation is, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain that, but I'll just keep playing this measure over and over, and then it'll just get drilled in your head. But first, let me tell you the notes. It'll be a E, and then a G sharp, your high 3, E, and then you're going to cross over, keeping your 1st finger on both the D and the A string, so that you can go from E to B, and then back down to E. So the first 3 notes is a syncopation. So, and the 8th note, and then the 3rd beat is going to be a E, G sharp, B, wait. I'm sorry, let me just play this over and over so I can just understand. Okay, so there's no up, up, or down, down. They're all separated. So just E, G sharp, E, B, E, E, E. So the last two beats was a set of 4/16 notes of, and then the last beat is an eighth note that's slurred together, G sharp and E. Just keep replaying that over and over if you want so that you can get it drilled in your head. Okay, so just I guess saying all the notes might sound confusing. Maybe it's better if I just play this part slowly and then just gradually get faster and then up to the actual tempo, which might sound suckish. So this is the main melody of Transcendence, which is by far the hardest thing I've ever played. So here you go. Actually, let's start an actual starting tempo, make it like half the speed, which is like dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. And that was the A, by the way, on the E string. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's play it again a little bit faster. Maybe dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Let's try to go a little bit faster, but not up to the actual tempo, like 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Oops. Oh shoot, I lost track. Frick! I'm not sure if I completely skipped the first 8 measures and just went on to the end, but this song is... Okay, don't get me wrong, I love Transcendence, I love listening to it. I just hate playing it because it is so difficult. It is so damn difficult. I don't know if this makes any sense to you. This is probably the worst violin guitar I've ever made compared to the other ones, because this one's just really confusing. Just to end this video, I'm just gonna play this one more time with the actual tempo, and then I'll just end the video. So I'm really sorry if this looks really crappy, but oh well. Actual tempo is 128 beats per minute, by the way, if you want to set it on your metronome. Ready? 1, 2, Ready, go! And that's my garage door opening, so thank you so much for watching, and bye.